food sufficiency na Sierra Leone, and that one we will also help for drive the economy. So that is the focus for this next 5 year. We're very key, and that one and this have to go along with road constructions, because if then they produce the products themselves, you get access to the market. So much as we focus on agricultural productivities for level we will get food sufficiency, there has to be accessibility. So achieving them promises then the way government or the party don't put as a manifesto way government they translate into policy now. It able for make the people them actually resonate with the party, say then they do this and then draw program, then they work towards them. At the same time also, because of some of them things they're long term, you also require constant communication for let the people and get awareness of what is happening. Because when you create that level of awareness for let the people understand what you say you can't do and how much you're able for impact the people them, what are the immediate steps that way they take also for cushion other effects on people them. Once you communicate that the people then get the understanding, then it will be difficult for make people them see like you are not doing anything. But if there is a lack in communication, then it creates problem, because no matter what you achieve, if the people are not aware, then there will have to be problems. So for me, I think say one way people get to appreciate what in the government they do, na awareness raising at every stage in which we don't promise what they do, other things that we will not say what they do, how it affects people them. What are the steps then we government they take for able to address them one and day. Once we communicate them properly to people them, they go able for let them able for understand with you.
So in politics, like you say na phase. Phase day for play active politics when a term way the elections body can declare say this na election time. On as politician and can come play active politics. And immediately after then period then they na term now for like as a party go back to the drawing board, work for the people then we vote to na in. After the 2023 elections, a lot of things they happen. Accusation of elections rigging. We hear from the main opposition party, they accuse the SLPP in the rigged election. Even international observer then keep saying, say, the election not transparent. As a party in governance, how na be able to manage all of them things they are so for ensure, say, peace then a salon so that the SLPP go able to govern the salon people.
Well, it's about having an understanding of the whole thing. When things like that is happening, first of all, extract and get a broader view of what is going on. First of all, if somebody say, if a particular institutions, they accuse a rigging of an elections, there are systems, there are mechanisms where we need for follow. If I'm not satisfied with a particular work of a certain institution, what are the force options that we available to me is it something we can sit and negotiate and talk around? What are the accused the institution of? Is it realistic? Do I have tangible evidence to prove what I'm accusing this institution for? If yes, what would be my next step if the phase of negotiation or seem for work for for address my demands or my needs? The next phase can be the option of the court. And if the court phase not seem for, well, I'm sure we don't go even go at the court phase or not able for resolve. But after elections, before even the elections, there were a series of propaganda around the entire process itself. But the government and institutions will be responsible for conduct elections remain focused and then continue for disprove every of those propaganda agenda for make the institutions that look bad, for make government look bad. At the end of the day, it's like they were accused of rigging. If you look at them performance and you look at them, the involvement into the process, there is every need for like you point that out to them again, say they were the ones who had actually rigged or attempted to rig the elections, but it did not work for them because fine. Because in the first place, if you don't engage in series of propaganda, at the end of the day, you come back and apologize for things that way you say were not true. Let I draw a specific reference to the mayor of Freetown, where at some point in time draw certain propaganda around certain things will happen to them, At some point, he come back and say, no, not to this, be mean. So these are all.
For they call names because one-on-one a program will get the opportunity again for let somebody respond.
Okay.
So then the law just.
Okay. The reason why I just draw that analogy for able for present what you had to try to say. So if I say this, then at the end of the day, I can't say no. This was not what really happened. Then a one way because you look at to waiting happened to the elections and the post-elections. So whilst the SLPP was purely busy engaging in campaign and selling in achievements to the voters, and at the same time promising waiting and go on for can do, the other side been busy actually propagating wrong things them way and not really the work towards waiting to happen. We all seen at this country. The SLPP almost traversed the length and breadth of Sierra Leone for campaign, whereas between me and you, I follow APC. I think apart from Freetown, with few other areas, even in the north was not fully exhausted by APC in their campaign and all. So how do you expect to win an elections when you have not reached out to the people, let them understand your message, let you raise awareness for them, for let them see, say, you know, a viable alternative. If you don't reach out to people, it means you get another agenda where you focus on where you feel, say, and you winning. So at the end of the day, when the agenda now come to fruition, and you therefore create that level of blackmail for let appear as if elections were rigged. But if you say you accuse an institution, say they rig an elections, what are your evidence? What are they?
Apart from your accusation, I draw you back to the statement I make earlier. Say even international observers we come during the election, we observe the entire election process. They say the 2023 elections get issues of transparency, not transparent.
But they're not able to prove that. If they had been able to prove that, then of course there was no way SLPP for stealing a power. Because when the SLPP get issues with the last government in the second winning, we went to court with the evidence. The only thing will be mitigate against the SLPP now that them being take them on the either them file out of time. Because of that, they're not even listen to the substantive matter of their case. So the SLPP tried the option of the court. If an institution they accuse the other institution for say the elections emerged with irregularities, transparency, not they bring out the evidence. Is the evidence tangible enough? Can you try that in court for make sure, say, the vote of your people matters and also able for reflect the impact we need for forget? Because not just one say, oh, the rig elections at the end of the day, you left your people and vote just go astray. Right. But that notwithstanding, the government be so tolerant to the extent that they still open room for dialogue and discuss some of the issues them way they feel aggrieved with, and they're able for don't resolve that, and in the best interest of the country, we're able for be at peace, for let government able for run, and let the opposition self function well, because no government no go able for achieving goal if you not get a viable opposition way the critique in policies them, and through viable criticism of government programs and policies, it able for make government achieve the good things that we don't promise for the people of this country, and then go able for deliver on them. But if we not get that level of opposition, then at the end of the day, government not go able for roll out in program where it go end up for affect the people there.
All right, in case you just tune in, the program where they watch now One on One, where they come to you live from the Liberty Online TV Facebook page and also the Liberty Online TV YouTube channel. In case you just tune in, I sit on this net with Lahai Lawrence Lima, the National Public Relations Officer for the Salon People's Party. This net, we they talk about politics as the theme that the Liberty Breakfast show this morning. We talk about politics and we lay special focus on the dynamics na the Salon People's Party. Lahai Lawrence Lima still there with we na the studio. Earlier I've been talking about say in politics na phase. Politics, the active politics term na during elections and campaign. How the Salon People's Party in governance able for draw the line after the elections and no say politics done all now they work in this administration for focus now for work for Salon people.
Well, of course, we all don't see. For sure, say politics done. Now that make you see government is busy trying to roll out its program. We manifesto way it don't read out to people then. And you see there are changes, there are new players, there are other players who focus for keep the party together. So this is how the SLPP actually they do in bits for make sure say a focus on the work. And like I've been the talk just now, it's not easy also for the government able for roll out what you don't say effectively we go benefits the people them if you not get a vibrant opposition. The opposition may get issues. And then issues then government, even though government gets in view about whatever is happening, but the government being like a father, open up in arm and also listen to the views of the issues that the opposition gets, and they're able to discuss them, and we don't get the opposition back on track. We themselves they do their own work, then they play their own role. And when you criticize government policies in the manner way, very constructive, it's able to help government for able to achieve a lot for the country and the people them. And that way, when we come to the active phase of politics again, you as an opposition will able to tell people them what you do, way for make them see you as a viable alternative. Government self will able to tell the people them say, now this I able to achieve and now this have been promised say I do. So this now the work phase, and it require the collective effort of both the opposition and the ruling government for like they able to achieve waiting good for this country and the people of this country. So for now, it's work. And after work, we will come back for put to the public waiting we've been promised say we will do and what we will achieve so far.
Talking about bringing new player them, by the way, how His Excellency they appoint people for Wokutana in cabinet. A lot of people don't they get like speculation say now the team this way, His Excellency the President and the leader of our party, the SLPP, they set for takeover after in tenure would expire in 2028.
So waiting people I'm going for say also for the previous team we put together in the previous administration.
But enough full of young people like this new team after the 2023 elections.
But until young people are did it as well.
Of course. The likes of you
exactly. So it's always good for the people then preempt and people then predict. But I will tell you for free, say the leader way we get a leader way difficult for predict. And over and above all, he guides the process, but it is the party that makes the decision.
So now the party.
So when we get to that level,
una the SLPP, when an active member, I can say active because you didn't the executive, therefore take the decision with the support of una leader.
It is the SLPP that always makes the decision as to who they lead them party, because leadership of a party requires knowledge of the party. It requires loyalty of the party. It requires I know just can make you leader of an institution where you don't get knowledge of that institution. You don't understand how for, if you understand the national politics, how for navigate, you understand at a given circumstance, which approach way for you. So all of them things and they required. And assessment for lead the party, not a one thing within they just do one day. Whether you are in active role or inactive role, you are being assessed. So, because the party, an institution, we don't live for long. They double we ages themselves. So, for make them say, we they give leadership to this to a young person of this party, that young person for don't carry himself in a manner way, it's very pleasing that this person is young by looks, but in thinking, in idea, exceeds in age, in ability for do things.
People don't so those are things name, Lima. People don't rumor certain name for takeover, like the likes of Francis Benkefala, Dr. David Moinina Senge. A lot of young people, they see the name, then they come up. On at any time during a national officers meeting, don't they get a conversation there?
No, that's not our focus at the moment. We have never discussed that. In fact, it is not even an agenda to discuss now. What is the focus is how government able to achieve what it don't promise, say it will deliver for the people of this country. Because what bring government back for the second inning, now the accomplishment of the manifesto program where the party put together, where government put into policies, and programs we're able to roll out effectively, at least reasonably. That was what brought the SLPP back in the second term of government. If SLPP has to continue with power, it hinges on the achievement of what government don't promise it and go do for the next 5 years. So at the moment, that is the focus of the government, and that is what the party, the support at the moment. So we are not looking at a transition of the leader in overt. Even if that is happening, I will tell you for free, say it's something that is covert. We sometimes, me and Yusuf, not aware. The names that we talk about, they said we're not even aware. So nobody not aware of what is going on. If that assessment is even going on. As
we continue to analyze the dynamics that the Salon People's Party this net, one other change, if I can say, or one other dynamics will happen lately. Now the return of Dr. Kande Koleyumkela will be left on at some point, go form a own party during the 2023 elections. So see you say on a party, the SLPP and a own former party, NGC, form an alliance. Immediately the SLPP win the elections. He said the left in party, una make a grand welcome for the SLPP headquarters. Now one again, where lots of people be they see, it can take over the mantle of leadership for 2028.
Well, that is the speculation of people, and people get right for think and say things, but at some stage, like we'll all say, in priorities probably and needs not being aligned with the party, and so it been think differently and go form party, and it don't come to terms again. Say, for whatever happens, the SLPP is a force to reckon with, and it believes say, it will able come back and support. You not only need for the in leadership role for like you able for achieve what you want for achieve for a country. So if you say a need for partner with the SLPP and contribute in your ideas for able for help the government for achieve the 5-year program where it don't promise the people of this country. And so enough you say it will able for accomplish that where it operates separate institutions from the SLPP. So what is clear is the fact that for make a perfectly able for roll out or help for contributes for achieve what in government don't promise, a need for really come fully on board and merge every differences where don't exist and come on board. And that is welcomed by the party, because the more the merrier, and the more ideas will come in, where they able for help government for rollouts in programs, the better for the SLPP. So that is one thing where the SLPP go welcome. But generally, every step of every institutions we get for lead the affairs of people, it require the public for give in perception about her. So if people can perceive certain things, well, that's their view, and me not go able for say they should be thinking differently.
Now let me talk about possible grievances within the party, especially termed like this for the second time on a party, in governance, and during the 2020 elections campaign, Usiusa all as party members rally behind His Excellency the President on a campaign. But after the elections, in poll in cabinet list, lots of people say grievances then they, especially for people them we don't struggle with the SLPP, people like you, where them they expect say you will come up from being a deputy minister, maybe go be a full minister now. You name not come out for day as a frontliner in this new administration. Are there grievances within the SLPP?
Well, it's not required for let grievances day. The only thing we start to understand say grievances, maybe you want for say a lot of SLPP grassroots or people in SLPP sabi me, not just like me, other players that wouldn't sabi. We at least then go able for go around and able for put them problems and concern through. We go able for make them happy, or if they're satisfied and concerns them, then they go able for make them happy. But if there are players where maybe they're not familiar with, it will get them disturbed a little. But grievance go arise who say awareness no day. The awareness where we need for let people to understand now that the party is different from government. Once the party don't fit, it don't win power. The president want for unite this country, it get for form a cabinet, we get a national outlook. If even possible, say you get somebody in the APC where in ideas then able for help the president for accomplish what he don't put together, you can employ them because now national service, it come for work for the country. It's just that no more, it has to work along the ideals of waiting the party believe in, because it is the party in power now through their own philosophical pathway you they go for accomplish waiting the employee for. So like for me, not go get any reason for get any grievance, because firstly, I have been given an opportunity for 5 years for serve this country, and I tell God thank you. We be say the public firstly appreciate waiting I able for do for this country, for save the peace, the security, for even help government for achieving programs to the benefit of this country and the people of this country. So that is one thing we I tell God thank you for. And we bakun at the party, and we all get we own individual roles that we'll play. So if an opportunity is given to somebody else, it's something we'll go for welcome and keep the party together. Because once the party is together, we work with a united front, then it will be always successful for the SLPP.
So is it safe for say there are no grievances within the SLPP party, una still there as a formidable force and keep una eyes on the ball for deliver in una manifesto promises?
No institution, no, they will get things they wouldn't be satisfied with, just like Abigail explained just now. But at the end of the day, we look at the bigger picture. Keeping our eyes on the ball, like you said, remain focused, make sure, say, the party support government for achieve what you say they do for this country. Because at the end of the day, if you are coming back to solicit the vote of people, not just that you get for try and say, oh, we government or we party been say it go do this, now this would not accomplish. So if you as a party not able to support government for able to achieve that, then what are you going to stand on when you want for let the people then vote for you back? So we think, say, for now we focus now for support government for able to roll out what you don't promise to the people of this country.
Rumors of you get planned for vie for be a running mate 2028. They out there. You?
Me?
Yeah.
Running mate?
Yeah.
I don't want to discuss anything. It is too early to discuss anything. The way party actually they thrive on progress. Anyway, I think I've never discussed that with anybody, and that is not in my view. I have respect for leaders. I have respect for the leadership and the party. If I have any intentions in the future, that will be known after a series of consultations. But I still remain an active politician of the SLPP. So
finally, how you can describe the SLPP at this particular moment? Now, a force, we're still there together.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for sitting with me this nets. I will talk to Lahai Lawrence Lima, we na the National Public Relations Officer for the Salon People's Party. We will look at the SLPP dynamics after the 2023 elections and waiting na the way forward for the party where they in governance. Continue for listening to Liberty Online TV. Continue for follow with various pages them. We're on YouTube, Liberty Online TV. We also then we website on www.libertyonlinetv. Continue for share with programs them. Mina Khadija Bangura will bring you the program One on One this net.